Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. If you think you know Amazon Alexa, then think again. In this video, I'm going to share 11 Amazon Alexa Easter eggs that you can try at home, including a few that you've probably never seen before. I'll count backwards from 11, and I've saved the absolute best for last. Without further ado, let's get you some Easter eggs to try.
Oh boy. It's Tech Timmy time.
Alright, so with Easter coming up in a few weeks here, I figure what better time than to film an Alexa Easter egg video. I am going to say Alexa for the most part in this video so as to not take your devices at home. Otherwise, I will actually just beep it out in the edit. If you have named your Alexa something other than that, I would say put it on mute if you don't want it to set off your device. A very quick backstory here is that I had a pin taken off on Pinterest that is actually related to the #1 Easter egg, which is actually a cheat code on my list. So stick around till the very end for that. But let's get into number 11. Who should we ask here? Let's ask Amazon. Initiate self-destruct sequence.
Okay, I'll start the self-destruct sequence, but only on the understanding that you dramatically cancel it at the last second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Phew. We made it. But try to cancel a little sooner next time.
Oh boy, yeah. So I will say the disclaimer right away. Some of these are better than others, and they do get better as we get deeper into the video. So keep watching if you want to see the good stuff. All right, let's go. Next up, I will ask my friend Computer. Can you rap?
Shirley Chisholm was elected to the U.S. Congress, first African-American woman to have done this. Sat 7 terms in the House of Representatives. In '72, she ran to be president. After leaving Congress, went back to education, continuing her service to our fortunate nation. Unbought and unbossed was her famous declaration. Let's thank Shirley Chisholm for all the inspiration.
So I have no idea who that is. I'm sure most of you probably know, and you can explain to this clueless wonder somewhere down in the comments. I'd appreciate if you let me know who Shirley Chisholm is. All right, so next up is one of my all-time favorites, and also another video that has actually gotten a lot of attention on my channel, which is super interesting. And for this one, we are going to just say, this one's a little bit creepy out there. Alexa, open Spooky Scream.
Okay. When shall I start? You can say start in 10 seconds.
3 seconds. So that does not even come close to as spooky as some of the screams get. If you want to scare the pants off your loved ones, this one is highly recommended. Also, I think what I'll do for the future of these is I will comment in terms of whether or not they're age appropriate for children. This one's generally harmless. A couple of the screams can be pretty intense, but I think your kids at home will be fine. It's not any more intense than anything that they're seeing on TV. That's for sure. So next is a little bit of, this one has a little bit of a Star Wars spin. And for this, I think we're going to go to my friend in the back and we'll say, Ziggy, I am your father.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
Oh, this is Ziggy here. Right. And then on the Star Wars front, you can also try Ziggy. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Okay, and the next one, speaking of sci-fi, I think for this one, we'll go with my boy Echo in the back, and we'll just say, Echo, beam me up.
Okay, I'll do it, but you should probably know I accidentally combined a human and a tribble once. Just once. Good luck.
Whoa, all right. So they do get better than this, guys, I promise. And also on the Star Trek front, you can also say, Echo, live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
Right. So obviously that one is completely harmless for the kiddos, particularly if you have sci-fi kiddos in the family. They might enjoy that. This one is called Simon Says. And basically you can just have her repeat whatever you say to her. So I will say, Alexa, Simon says, "You are so cool, Tim. You are a very cool guy, and please like and subscribe."
You are so cool, Tim. You are a very cool guy, and please like and subscribe.
All right, I probably should have just went with the please like and subscribe, but there you go. So basically you can have her say, repeat back anything that you say, which can be a lot of great fun with the kiddos. And speaking of kiddos, so this next one, I think we will go back to, let's go back to Amazon. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
A woodchuck would chuck about 700 pounds of wood on a good day with the wind at his back.
Terrible. Okay. All right. All right. And now next for one of my all-time favorites, we are going to have our friend Alexa, and I will just say, computer, talk like a pirate.
Ye might think a pirate's favorite letter is R, but her first love be the sea.
Good one. Good one. So she does a mean pirate. That's for dang sure. This next one may or may not be appropriate for some of you out there. If you're easily offended, you may or may not like this one. Leave a comment below and let me know. I think that this is probably one of the more silly ones that she can do. And we will just say, Alexa, can you do a fart?
Okay, here's Big Fart. That was a very uncomfortable one. Try asking me about your friend's farts.
Okay, look at the face.
What type of farts does your friend's name do?
Weird.
Or just say random.
Alexa, stop. So that one you actually have to disable. So we're just going to mute her and hopefully she doesn't continue farting. And now so the last two, this is kind of where the magic happens here, guys. These are more cheat codes than they are Easter eggs, if you will. But so these are the ones that have sort of taken off on my Pinterest and elsewhere as well. I think we'll go with, for this one, we'll go to my boy Zig over here. And we'll just say, so that's the Echo Show 8 in the back. And I will just say, Ziggy, activate Super Alexa mode.
Super Alexa mode activated. Starting reactors online. Enabling advanced systems online. Raising dongers. Error. Dongers missing. Aborting.
So yeah, so that's it. So that's an interesting. So that's, I guess, is an Easter egg as well. But the last one, the best one. So number one, which I saved for last, as promised, is all right. So you need to repeat this code in this exact sequence, and you can rewind the video if you miss it the first time. But it is, and we'll go full on with the big one in the back here for this last one. Alexa, up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start.
Woohoo! Great job! You get power-ups galore.
So just like, I think it's the Konami video game from back in the Konami video game from back in the day. That is basically how she activates a cheat code. So that is essentially it in terms of our Easter eggs and our cheat codes, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully it might help you guys at home somewhat, some of the kiddos and so forth. If you're interested in more videos about Alexa, particularly with the new Alexa Plus coming, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, what I will do is I will drop some links to all of these devices down below. If you're interested in checking them out over at Amazon, there'll be affiliate links. If you buy them using my links, it goes to support the channel. I appreciate that a lot. And then if you like this video, YouTube thinks that you might also like one of these videos here, or it might even be over there. So hope you'll check them out, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please subscribe for Fun Take on Tech. Cheers.